Hi, my name's Dacia Wiegandt, and I'm a national sales director with a direct selling company. And I just attended Coach Excellence with the DSWA. And I can just tell you that I've been in direct sales for 12 years, and I think I've done a pretty good job of getting to where I've gotten in the amount of time. However, I felt like something was missing. Instead of telling my people what to do, I wanted to really learn how to coach them to the next level. So I had some other sister sales director and national sales director friends that attended this conference, and their businesses just drastically changed. And I thought, wow, maybe I could get some extra gold nuggets that would just take me up a notch in my business. And so after attending, I just had a paradigm shift. I feel like I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna be a better listener, I'm gonna be able to really ask questions to really get to the why, the deep intrinsic why that people have to move them to the next level. And I just feel like we need that. And I not only think that this is gonna help me in my own direct selling business, but I feel like this is gonna help me with my marriage and with my kids and on so many other levels. And so I would just say that if you can just take away just a few days for yourself, just come out, it's worth it, because I've gained so much and I'm so glad that I came.
Dang it. Oh my God. Nope. I don't know where I am. Hello. Am I muted? I'm in Barbie's house today, and I can see the top of my dealy-mabobber. Oh my God, I don't have enough light. Welcome, I was going to say, to another MLM shit show, but that's Ava's line. Oh my God, this is awful. What's happening? Let me close the doors because I don't know what's happening. I'm going to play kazoos. Here we go. I've decided that I'm going to be on theme for whatever company I'm reacting to, and while this is not the Mary Kay pink, Mary Kay does support all pink things, so that's why I'm here. I'm here to, and we are not going to be able to make their Google Hangout opportunity call that big because it's pixelated as hell and they didn't turn the lights on. So I'm going to move myself over like this, and I'm going to get our TV screen on like this under me. And then I'm going, is it this one? No. Is it this one? It might be. Hold on. No. Nope, that's wrong too. Dadgummit. Was so close. Is it this one? Yes. This is our fun little TV screen that we have. I low-key want that poof. I know, isn't it cute? Hello. If you do not know, I forgot to do the disclaimer. Today we're going to be watching Dacia and her husband talk to us about why we need to join Mary Kay. And this was from May 31st. She, at the last Mary Kay seminar, she came in number 5 in Emerald. I don't know what that means in total. Like overall 5 seminars, which position she's in, but she seems to have dropped rank, but what do I know? I'm just a former Mary Kay rep here to cause some, I don't know, some ripples, some waves, something. So I'm going to go ahead and play the disclaimer, and we'll be right back. Not gonna lie, there's a Mary Kay lip gloss I'm still sad I can't find a dupe for. Rootin' and Being. I get that. I am gonna put the chat on the screen if I can figure my life out. I think so here's what happened. Ava is doing video editing for me. And so I recorded a video on Ray Higdon today. And then I was like, I cannot address Carl Deichler in the way that he deserves to be addressed because my soul has been sucked out. Maybe just the oomph from my soul has been sucked out by Ray. And so I was like, my auto downloader for YouTube downloaded this opportunity call and I was like, Mary Kay, let's go. So let me go ahead and pop out the chat and do all the things. Top chat, live chat, pop out chat. Now would be a good time to insert ads. We're not doing that. Okay. And there is going to be someone power spraying the window, so proceed at your own caution. Yeah, if you're a member, we do have I've opened up the Discord for all members. I want to make the chat as safe of a space as I can. I also want to be able to stay on track a little bit and not have meltdowns in the middle of streams. Not that that's your fault. I just got big feelings. So I'm trying to make more spaces for people to be able to have chats with each other. So if that, and if this doesn't end up working well, I will revert back to personal chats. I'm not trying to make everyone's life like, oh my God, everything's changing. It's not what I'm trying to do. Oh my God, it's so loud out there. Let's see. What is this? I have no idea what that is. Why? Unlock. I just want to change the color to pink, so just hold on. There we go. I'm just navigating this the best way I know how. And I know that's gonna ruffle some feathers. We're gonna be as gentle as possible. We have a nice, comfy, cozy Discord for everybody. It doesn't mean I don't want to say hi to everybody. It doesn't mean that I don't have really warm, fuzzy feelings for everyone. It's just, we're just gonna try this out, okay? And nobody's gonna get in trouble. We're just gonna figure this all out together. Y'all are the best. All right, here we go. Can I press play now?
By beating yourself up.
Oh my God, Ray Higdon. Where's Ray Higdon playing right now? For the love of God. Is this it? Wait, is this it? Oh my God, it is him. Close this out. Okay. Oh, for the love of God, this isn't gonna play. Okay, sorry, technical difficulties. Of course. Someone was, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. Where is it? Right. Oh. Dacia, Barbie, no. I wish I was so prepared and I was just a smidgen late and now I'm super late. 4K. No. That's Clowntown. Where did I download Clowntown? I don't know what is going on out there. There we go. Here we go. We got it. I just have to drop it out here. Hold on. Here we go. And I do understand. Can I just say this? I understand that as someone who does not like change, that adjusting the chat rules and allocating things to new spaces may feel uncomfortable. And so I understand that as someone who experiences those feelings as well. I'm hoping that as we navigate this and figure it out, that you'll have enough flexibility to stay with us as we figure this out. And if it means that you don't like how my channel is anymore, I understand that too. And I'm sorry if that will make it unwatchable for y'all. So I do care very much for the people who decide and Chelsea's going to help us out with this. Chelsea's a mod for Emily D. Baker, and she's been helping my mods with tips, so she's just going to be here a little bit. Side conversations are fine, just like what Chelsea said. So, again, I know it's uncomfortable, things changing. We're just going to try it out.
Okay, well, thank you so much for joining with us tonight. This is so exciting because this is the first time I've ever done a Google Hangout with my husband involved. This is Ko, my husband.
Hey guys, how are you?
He always sees me doing this and locking my office door, but I'm like, hey, let's do this together. This will be fun. And I just want to thank you so much for joining us tonight. I know some of you are a customer right now, or you're someone that's just been thinking about this for a long time. You're like, should I do this? Should I not do this? Or maybe you just were invited today. We just appreciate you so much for taking 25 minutes out of your evening.
Rip, this is not 25 minutes. This is going to be 42 minutes and 56 seconds. So we're never going to get this time back. Stop it. I know changes are rough. Are we going to bring out the special golden microphone just for this? Yes, we are. It just goes with the pink background, okay?
To listen and how the Mary Kay opportunity has completely changed our life and our family's life and so many other women's lives. And so basically what's going to happen is you're just going to watch this, and there's a little survey that you're going to fill out at the end, and you're going to go into a drawing for a brush set, for a professional makeup artistry brush set.
Just a plot twist, just as a what is it called? Not a plot twist. Spoiler alert, the makeup brushes from Mary Kay are not professional grade level. You can get better brushes from Sonia Kashuk or whatever her name is at Target. You can get better makeup brushes from, what's that dollar makeup brand from Target that's really good? You can get better makeup brushes probably anywhere. They're not that good at Mary Kay, in my opinion. Yeah, they don't have a microphone. They don't have lights. They live in a multi-million-dollar elf. Yes. Thank you. Yes. Oh my God, why is it so big? Not that I don't love seeing you. There's gonna be window cleaning sounds. Do we want to make everything pink? I sure do. I don't know where to put this. That's okay. We're not in StreamYard. We're just doing the best we can.
And again, it's just helping a consultant or director with her goal. We love to share the Mary Kay opportunity, and we love just to get women's opinions of what they thought about this amazing opportunity. Because, it's changed my life, and I just want to be able to share it with others. And so anyway, the consultants that brought you on tonight, they are going to send you an electronic agreement at the end of this Google Hangout. That way, if you decide, you know what, this is something for me, get me started, and we'll talk a little bit more about that in a little bit. So I just want to share with you my story, and then I want Heo to kind of share his perspective from a male's point of view of, you know, me starting this business, how he thought, what he felt, what he's seen from it, the benefits, and he's just going to
Feel, felt, found. Great. How do you email me? Say hello to... Oh, thank you, Kate.
give you some awesome training. He is a very successful entrepreneur in his own right. He's a very successful farmer. He works with my dad, and they run a farm that's been around for over 40 years. And so he just has some really great ideas, and I'm just excited.
Also, if you don't know the shade that that directors threw at Dacia for her keeping his farm open with her Mary Kay profits, maybe you don't know. It was thrown in the team that I was on, the NSDs that I was around, the shade that they threw to Dacia because she supports his farm with the millions of dollars that she earns in Mary Kay, and he has a farm. He was, if you haven't seen Clowntown's video, and Clowntown, please share I just got distracted. Anyway, so my upline, my executive senior director and my national sales director and other national sales directors had some spicy things to say about, and they all of the women who made more than their spouses, and a lot of times in Mary Kay, it was husbands because it's a very traditional mindset about relationships. They all had something to say about their husbands, like freeloading off of them and their Mary Kay earnings. And they also had a lot to say about KO freeloading off of Dacia. Also, I'm going to say this. I know that new rules and things changing after a year of me streaming is uncomfortable and may make you feel big feelings. I understand that. We're going to navigate this as best as possible. I've also given us, the members, a place to land in the Discord and be able to have long conversations over there. I'm going to make sure to pop in there every day when I can. I understand that changing is hard, and if this doesn't work, then we'll adjust things as we figure life out. And we've got a lot of great people, the mods, helping this, and I don't want people to feel like they don't have a place to land and talk and stuff. But we're just trying to figure stuff out. Hi, Avery. I know, I just don't want people to get used to it. Like, I understand that it's my channel, but it's like the only reason that I've had the growth is because of the live chat, and I don't want to just say like, oh, we're changing and you're gonna have to suck it up. I don't want to. I'm nervous about changing the rules. I need a little bit of extra support, and the mods are helping me with that.
That he could join us tonight. So how did my story begin? Well, I can't believe it, but it's been over 13 years. I started when I was 22 years old. I was a baby, literally out of the University of Florida with my degree in elementary education. My friend Jessica had started this Mary Kay business, and she said, hey, Dacia, I've got to go to this Mary Kay meeting. And so would you mind just coming? And then afterwards we'll go to dinner. And so I was like, oh, Mary Kay, really? Like, I thought of older ladies, big hair,
blue eyeshadow. I mean, I knew it was a great company because my mom used the product when I was little, but I just didn't think it was for me.
Yeah, I'll definitely do that. Maybe you could have a 10-minute free time at the start, middle, and end of the stream. I feel like that might help people transition. I love that idea. I love that idea, Off. That's a great idea. We'll take a break. We'll take some squirrel trails. We'll take some breaks. And if you missed it, if you are a member, Discord is open to everybody who's a member now. So
going to be a school teacher like my mom, like my grandmother. I wanted to be able to work from 9 to 3 or 8 to 3, be able to stay at home with my babies. And so, but I thought, why not? So I went to the meeting, and the woman in front of the room running the meeting, she was so positive. And she talked about how the Mary Kay philosophy was putting God first,
family second, career third.
family second, and career third. And I thought, I had no idea that Mary Kay stood for those type of values. That is everything I've ever wanted for my life. I want to put my faith first. I want to put my family second. I want to put my career third. Let me listen a little bit more to this. She was making over $10,000 a month. She had diamonds on all her fingers. Her daughters were helping her at the meeting, and she was just having fun.
Is KO going to talk or no?
And I thought, you know what? I do want the finer things.
This was recorded in March 31st, 2023. Maybe they re-uploaded it afterwards, but they uploaded it to YouTube March 31st, 2023. I don't even know. I'm sure Google Hangouts, are they still a thing? Maybe they're not. Did I see your first message, Sam? No. Let me see. Hi DC, I went to A&E this afternoon to find out why my ankle is still so painful. I chipped a bone in my ankle at the moment. I have to wear a walking boot and use crutches. Orthopedics phone tomorrow. I'm glad you found out why you're still in pain, and I hope that you are on the path to recovery.
In life. And I know that teaching isn't going to cut it. And so, even if I could just make an extra $300 a week.
Nope, Pam, I've been running my mouth. I was just telling the live chat that Dacia has been making money in Mary Kay for a long time. She at one point had the record for the fastest run to NSD. I think someone else broke her record. So I think she was a national sales director by the time she was 26. And she is a senior national sales director right now, which means she has national sales directors underneath her. She was number 5 in the Emerald seminar. There's 5 or 6 different seminars, and so she was number 5 in Emerald. I don't know what her positioning is in all of Mary Kay, but in her own in the seminar, because there's so many people in Mary Kay, the Emerald seminar where she is at, she was number 5.
That'd be awesome. So I literally didn't come in to.
Oh no, I don't think she's in debt. I think because she makes enough money that she pays for his farm. And he was an investment banker or something like that before 2008 happened. And then he wanted to be a farmer. And so she supports any holes that the farm has, and they have kind of like a touristy farm. You have to look it up. It's called, just look up Dacia Wiegandt Farm. Oh, it's called something Berry Farm. I don't remember.
Achieve what I've been able to achieve. I came in just for an extra $300 a week for my Target stop-ins, and just so honestly that my husband couldn't tell me no. I thought as a newlywed, he's going to be like, what did you go buy, or where did you go? And I thought, if I could just have a little extra where.
Yes, Melissa, exactly.
It would just.
Hobby farm. Yes, a hobby farm. It seems pretty big now. It seems more of like a touristy spot. So I think they make money. I'm not sure.
Be nice. And so anyway, literally when I first started, I want you to know that I did have fears. I was completely shy. I had no business experience.
Yeah. Clowntown covers Mary Kay a lot. I've covered, it's a little bit difficult emotionally to cover Mary Kay, because I was in it and it really, like, financially was not a good addition, financially or emotionally, between me and my spouse. And I think that these national sales directors and sales directors in Mary Kay make it seem like so good and shiny and whatever, that more people than not are willing to give it a try. And I don't, I should be able to speak up about it, and I haven't been. Probably, and one of the reasons is I don't think that I have. I don't think that I, like, now being more of myself, like, sure, do I like wearing headbands? Yeah, but do I like wearing backwards hats? Yes. Do I love my bucket hat? The most. Do I wear makeup right now? Not right now. And so any person who's still in Mary Kay coming to my channel is going to say, oh, you're a potato. Of course I'm not going to listen to you. You know what I mean? So I'm over it a little bit. I'm just going to start talking about them, and hopefully, we can figure life out. And Clowntown covers Mary Kay a lot. So definitely follow Clowntown if you're looking for Mary Kay content.
And my parents thought I was crazy. They had spent $60,000 on my college education. And so my main goal was to build respect for Mary Kay and for my business. And I thought, well, if I don't give it a try, I'll never, ever know. And so I literally only had about 6 to 8 hours a week to start working my business. I was teaching full-time, tutoring after school, and planning a wedding with my high school sweetheart. And so I literally would just sprinkle it in my everyday life.
You literally cannot sprinkle Mary Kay in. You know why? You have to clean up your little stations that you have, and you probably have at least 6 of them for a party. 6 is the ideal size, but they have more people come sometimes. You have to get your games prepared. You have to make sure that you have enough samples of everything so that you can put the samples in the tray, dispose, wipe down. So it's not just, oh, sprinkling in. No, absolutely not. You go to the party, which is probably 2 hours. You get ready for the party, which is probably an hour. You clean up after the party, which probably takes 30 minutes to an hour. So maybe that's 3 hours at someone's home or at your own if they won't have it at their home. And then it is, when you get home, cleaning up all your stuff. And there's drive time back to your house and drive time there. It's not just a sprinkle, okay? That is twisted of her to say that. Oh, Julie, that's okay. I was in Mary Kay in 1990, and I didn't know it was an MLM till 3 years ago because they call it direct sales. And I was told, no, it is not a multi-level marketing company. We are direct sales. So many times I believed them, and I was misinformed.
I would have time. What I found was that anytime I invested,
feel, felt, found. Listen to how many times that she says feel, felt, found. And when is KO going to talk? We don't know. I was in Mary Kay briefly twice. In both cases, I quickly realized it was a time suck. Also, I didn't like wearing pantyhose to a frickin' meeting. Yep, you were required to wear skirts. You were required to wear closed-toed shoes. You were required to wear pantyhose. You had to wear your jacket with your pins on it. Sometimes you even had your consultant lab coat thing for your parties. You had to have your makeup and your hair done and represent the company in an upstanding kind of way. Also, I love our Frame TV housing this video.
in it,
Erin, what's up? This is Dacia Wiegandt. She is a senior national sales director in Mary Kay. This is her husband, whom she supports, and he has a hobby farm.
would see benefit come back my way. And so within 3 within my first 3 months, I earned my first car in my business. And within 6 months, so in the beginning, I was working like 6 to 8 hours a week. And then within 6 months, I did become a sales director. And it was then I decided to leave teaching to do Mary Kay full time. And really the first 8 months as a sales director.
How long have we been talking for? By we, I mean you. 4 minutes and 51 seconds. Literally, turn on a light, get a better camera. What is going on?
I probably worked about 20 to 25 hours a week, but I was doubling my private school.
Hi, Amy. Oh my God. Amy, when are you going live? Oh my God, did I mess this up? Amy's going live at 6 o'clock. We can raid Amy. Let's go. We're going to raid Amy.
Teaching income. I was making over $44,000 a year, which is pretty good for part-time work. So full.
It's not part-time. It's not part-time. What about your Monday meetings that you had to host for your team? What about the Sunday night calls that you had to host for your team? What about, is she saying she wasn't working that because she hired an assistant to do all the cleaning and all of the follow-ups and all of the customer cards that you had to send out? I mean, how are you saying you got $44,000 for part-time work? I'm just confused. If I can't work in a comfortable shirt and pants, I'm not working. Our old preacher used to advertise his sister selling Mary Kay in church. She had a pink caddy because of it. Kendra. Oh my God. Also, I know some people say their pink Cadillac is like an awful color. It looks almost white. So like if you had to have something pink, I don't think it's the worst pink in the world. But yes, this is our new Mary Kay / whatever background. Our other background, that y'all are going to get to see is our water Barbie background. Hello, Heather. Yes, I've been running my mouth. This is Dacia Wiegandt, a Senior National Sales Director in Mary Kay, which means that she has 24 directors underneath her at least, and to be a national. And she has another national sales director underneath her, and that person has 24 sales directors underneath them. She is number 5 in the Emerald seminar group. And I don't know what number she is overall in all of Mary Kay.
Time in Mary Kay is really part-time in corporate world. And I was loving the confidence that I was building. I was loving the woman that I was becoming. I was loving the lives that I was able to change. I was earning cars. I was having freedom. I was having flexibility. And about 11 months from starting my business, I thought, you know what? I'm going to...
The modern pink Cadillac is like pearly with lavender blue reflect. It's not terrible. Not the flat, pale Pepto-Bismol pink of the past. Indubitably.
I really want to take this to the next level. Like, I heard that women were making 6 figures in this business. I thought, well, I'd like to make 6 figures. I mean, living in South Florida, it's very expensive. And we wanted to be able to try.
Let me get a picture so y'all can see. We're going to drag and drop on the screen. There's a Mary Kay director in Houston who is, I guess it's kind of pink, but it doesn't look this pink in real life. Here we go. You see this? Oh, no, you don't. That's so pixelated. So this is what this looks pinker than it actually is in real life, in my opinion, but it might be that pink. That is the sales director car. Okay? The national sales director car is a Escalade, a Cadillac Escalade. So this one that we just did is for sales directors. This is a sales director one. So like a lowly sales director, and they have to go into qualification every 2 years. So they have to do a certain amount of money to be able to get that car, and then they also have to hit their monthly volume to get the car payout, with 85% of their insurance also paid by Mary Kay. How do I remember this stuff? I don't know. I was in it, okay? And here is... Are you going to be pixelated too? Because I'm not having it. This is the pink Escalade for the national sales directors. So the pink isn't awful, you know what I mean? Like, it's not the worst. So, oh my God, stop it. I love it. I want that color in a Toyota RAV4 hybrid, please. Yeah, it's not that bad. Taishay, what's up?
Travel 3 times a year and have our dream home and send our kids, our future children to private.
Consultant level and up can earn a white Chevy Malibu. Directors and up can earn a black Chevy Equinox or a sedan of some kind, and they do limited edition cars like black and pink Mini Cooper. Yep, and there used to be a BMW that you could earn. And it's based on volume that you're bringing in. And it's also, so it's not sales. It's a volume purchase from the company by your consultants and your customers. So there's a lady here in Houston. There's lots of Mary Kay directors and nationals here in Houston. One of the nationals is married to one of the radio hosts for the Garden radio show. What's her name? She has like a, hold on. I'll find her name. Hold on. What's his name? Don't allow. Houston? National Sales Director, Houston. Mary Kay. Google does not know what you're looking for. Her name isn't Yvonne Lemon. Randy Lemon is her husband. He had a radio show here in Houston. And his name is Randy Lemon. Yvonne Lemon is the Mary Kay National Sales Director. And I will say this. Mary Kay will not remove you from the National Sales Director level if you do not piss them off. Because our national in the area that I was in, the national did not have enough directors underneath her to keep her qualification. And she never lost face. Like she never lost her positioning as a national.
School. So I started working.
Hey, Jenny, what's up? I do live in Houston now with my parents. Waiting for surgery. What if I got a pink Mary Kay-esque car with anti-MLM branding? Katrina, I fully support this.
In this like a full-time 40-hour week job and really treated it seriously. And
I treated mine seriously.
so once I did that, within a year from making that decision, I was making a 6-figure income. And so basically, in a nutshell, by the time I was 26, I had become the youngest $1 million sales director in Mary
Oh, the youngest $1 million. Okay.
Kay and the youngest national in the company.
So she broke both records. Thank you for licking the stream.
Lick the stream.
The stream goat does thank you for your sacrifice and will lick all of the Mary Kay lotion off of your hands. I don't know. That's creepy. Anxiety. It's me. Welcome to my stream. I'm drinking an iced coffee I finally got. Is it... I don't know. What is it called when it's not karma? Destiny that I have a pink straw today for my iced coffee? The sun is up, but darkness shall be upon us. Oh my God. We haven't even gotten a thumbs down yet. Yo, 134 people and 73 likes. What the hell? What do I need to do? Let's see. I'll play a sound. You know what? It's all a moot point. We'll do this.
This is all a moot point. This is all a moot point.
Whoops. Do we need this? Destiny. Thumbs down, let's go. I missed you.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I played this song too much on one of my streams and I got demonetized, so I will not be playing it too much.
And basically, that's a retirement level in Mary Kay. We have a career path where you can move as fast as you want or as slow as you want. I'll talk about that in a little bit. And like I said again, I don't tell you that to brag. I tell you that to
I don't tell you that to impress you, but to impress upon you.
let you know that you can come into this and upon the moment of making a decision, you can move up as fast as you want or go as slow as you want. And I think where my head was I got it at 22 and I thought, so if I could just work this, if I could just give it all
I guess the darkness has come sooner than planned. Yes, indeed it has.
my energy before I have children and build up this organization, by the time I have a family, it's going to be working for me. You know, and then some of you are thinking, well, I have kids. Well, how am I going to be able to fit in it? Oh my goodness. I've worked this business without kids and with kids. And I will tell you, it works both ways beautifully.
Oh, does it? You were the youngest $1 million earner in Mary Kay and the youngest national to ever have gotten to that level. So I am just curious. And you don't have any 20-year-olds, but you've been married for 22 years. So you have a 15-year-old, which means you didn't get to national sales director without, like, you got to national sales director without having any kids. Explain that, Dacia. Bye, Sam. Have a good shower.
The way I look at it is that when you don't have kids, work when you can, get it done. You have all the time in the world to build up this huge organization so that by the time they come, it's working for you. I'd become a national. And then after that, I had 3 kids within 4 years. I have an 8-year-old son.
Oh my God, she's been talking for 7 minutes and KO hasn't said one thing.
A 6-year-old son and a 4-year-old daughter. Actually have their pictures here so you can see. These are our kids. That's Austin. He's 8. That's Mason. He's 6. And that's Addison, who's
Okay, sorry. This is an old video. They just uploaded it.
4. These were
These are old. These are old.
my reasons. They weren't in front of me.
Sorry, this is so old.
But I knew that in the future, I wanted to be able to stay at home like my mom did, but I wanted to make an executive income. So basically, I became a work from home mom. Now working the business with kids, I'll tell you, it's awesome because, you know, when I'm running
Sorry, y'all were right. I thought this was new. It's not.
errands, or I'm at school, or I'm at church, or I'm doing life, I'm meeting women with skin, right? Everyone has skin. So whether you
Everyone has skin, so everyone's going to want our product. False. Everyone does not want Mary Kay, okay? Harper, hello.
don't have kids or you do have kids, this just works. And so, you know, I'm going to tell you a little bit more benefits in the beginning. The other thing, you know,
Hermit, as opposed to people without skin. Yeah.
I loved about it, and Kay was going to
he's gonna talk and he's gonna try to convince men that they should let their wives join Mary Kay for thousands of dollars in inventory.
talk to you in a little bit about the benefits of him being able to stay at home for a year and all that fun stuff. But we have been able to have fine travel. We have not had a car payment since I was 22 years old. We're now 36. I can't
She's over 40 now, so this is old. This is old. I'm sorry. I thought this was new.
believe it. You know, we feel so young. Honestly, Mary Kay has kept me young. I think when you
36 is young. What do I know? I must be old. She just told me that 36 isn't young.
love what you do not work a day in your life. I love
Bye, Clovis.
what I do. I'm passionate. All my Mary Kay friends I think they all look 10 years younger. I'm going to be honest with you, because they're happy, they're joyous, they're around women that are achieving great things. I just think it keeps you young.
Mary Kay keeps you young because you're happy and joyous?
You sit on a throne of lies.
You're happy, and you know, money does not buy you happiness
Excuse me, I will be 36 this year, and I will not be told that I am not young. Chelsea? Fist bump.
whatsoever, but it does buy you
Tasha, hello.
choices and options. And so by the time we were about 8 months
I'm 39 and I'm young. Hell yeah.
into the business, we both came together. We were able to purchase our first townhome. By the time I was 24, we purchased a $500,000 home.
I'm 56 and I'm not old. Heck yes, Pam.
And by the time I was 26, as a young national, we were able to purchase a $1.5 million home. And so
FTC, what's up? You know what? We're going to report this to the FTC after we finish. And we are going to take a chatty chat break at halfway through.
you know, I'd always dreamed of being able to live in the neighborhood of choice, to be able to send my kids to the school of choice. We are now able to send our 3 children to the private school that we both met at. We met there in high school, got married, and then went to the University of Florida together. Our dream, literally everything is within a 5-minute radius. Our church, my mom, the kids' school. So you can design your life. You truly can design your life.
They say this all the time. They talk about designing your life and just thinking about what you want, and then you can make it all happen with Mary Kay. And okay. Someone was cleaning the windows earlier. And they're still here. Sorry for whispering. I'm 49 and I'm a summer chicken. 36 is still a spring chicken. Heck yes, Becky.
When you own your own business, and that's what I love so much about direct sales, is that, you know, there's no glass ceiling. There's nobody telling you what to do. The sky's the limit to what you can achieve. And it's just completely.
Hermit. I love that. Is your birthday going to be in September? Are we birthday month buddies? Listen. The last quarter of the year is going to be the best. We're going to have spooky streams all October, birthday month all September. Then y'all have birthdays in November and December too. It's just going to be a good time.
Change our life. So I want KO to kind of share, you know, when I first came home to you and to tell you that I was doing this Mary Kay business.
When we are done with this, we will watch some of her current reels.
It's like, what were your thoughts? What were your feelings?
Stephaniezer, this is Dacia Wiegandt, a senior national sales director in Mary Kay, which means she has a national sales director underneath her. She makes a shit ton of money. She held the record for the fastest person to make $1 million in commission in Mary Kay, and she also held the record for the fastest person to get to national in Mary Kay. Someone else has broken that record. From what I understand, she supports her husband's farm, hobby farm, with her Mary Kay money. She lives in a super expensive house, and she drives a pink Cadillac. And KO, the man sitting next to her, her spouse has not said a word yet.
Kind of give us a guy's perspective.
Well, I'll give you guys, and there's a lot of thoughts and
He tried to be a professional baseball player. He played all through college, and I don't know if he tried out for any professional teams, but he may have. And then he could not play. So then he was in investments or something like that. And then because of 2008, he decided to get into farming, and his wife fills in all the holes that the farm does not produce for.
when Dacia asked me to do this Google Hangout, this is the first time I've ever done it, there were a lot of thoughts and ideas and flashes that come into your mind of what I want to say and how I want to say it. So hopefully I get everything out to you guys, and hopefully you can pick it all up. But when Dacia first started, you know, we had the luxury of her starting without any kids, and we weren't married. So I really couldn't say no. At least I didn't think I had the opportunity to say, no, I don't want you doing it. I was so misinformed about Mary Kay that I didn't even know about the pink Cadillac. I mean, that's how little knowledge I had about the business. Eventually, I found out it was about makeup, obviously. And I wouldn't say that I was 100% supportive. And this is where I want to talk to the wives and to the husbands on both sides. I wasn't 100% supportive, but I wasn't 0% supportive. I was right
Dacia. Oh.
there in the middle. And one thing Dacia's always done from the beginning in her business is she
No, well, her dad is wealthy. Her dad and her mom are very wealthy. She and his parents are wealthy. And she did not want to marry a farmer. She tells us in her story. When 2008 hit and he gave up it was either real estate or investment banking or something, he gave it up and said, look, I want to be a farmer or whatever. So she, with her money she brought in from Mary Kay, and maybe she got some from her parents, I don't know. She is helping make the hobby farm work, if that makes sense. And we'll take a look at her reels after this.
treated it serious. And by her treating it serious, it forced our family to treat her business serious. It forced her friends to treat her business serious. It forced me to treat her business serious. And then it forced all of her customers and everyone around, everyone in the circle. She was always serious. It was never really much of a hobby. It was always, you know what, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it right. And that's kind of a saying I have now with the boys on the farm everywhere is, if we're going to do this, we might as well do it right. And we might as well give it all we have. And so Dacia has always, and that's kind of a blessing from the guy's standpoint, because when she was looking for my support, I could never tell her, well, you haven't done anything in 2 weeks, so why should I support you now? Or you haven't even spoke to me about it, or you haven't worked this business seriously.
I treated my business seriously, and it literally almost destroyed my marriage. Okay? I worked on it all the time. I was driving to customers' homes. I was setting up meetings to talk to like principals and like business owners to go in and do employee appreciation stuff. I was constantly looking for opportunities with conversations I would have with people I was meeting if there was going to be an opening to sell something to. I was doing things online. I was cold messaging people on Facebook. I had a cold customer client list that I had built of people who are interested and had purchased Mary Kay products because of the work I had done and their decision to buy from me. And then I maintained their whatever. I maintained that customer. So no, I did not recruit as much as I should have. I sold, and then when my director told me to reinvest, I did. And you can say all you want, oh, well, you shouldn't have reinvested more than you could afford to. I was told stars earn cars. I wanted to earn a vehicle. I wanted to make this my job because we were moving around with the military, and I was told that you can move and pick up and keep your contacts with your clients wherever you go. I drove 8 hours one way to training, stayed with my parents for that whatever event or whatever, drove 8 hours back home. I'm just saying that there's people who work hard, who treat it like a business, and it still ruins shit.
You know, it was quite the contrary. She was constantly working it to 6 to 8 hours per week. When she worked at 6 to 8, she worked at a hard 6 to 8. It wasn't
intentional.
It was intentional. It wasn't looking in the refrigerator for 20 minutes.
Oh, what an asshole. You can sit down, sir. There's lots of people who work it hard for more than 6 to 8 hours who are doing something every single minute. Flippity flop, sir.
When she was going to snack on, then going to the phone, calling 2 people, leaving 2 messages, and then going back to change the channel and going back. I mean, it was an intentional, it was a purposeful, it was a driven 6 to 8 hours a week. And through that, the evolution kind of worked itself into her having to work it more because
I shouldn't have said
was there,
that.
right?
I name called. I need to put my I need to put myself in timeout, I guess. Let me open something up because I need to send something to... Let me just see if something is uploaded yet. Okay, we're good to go. Share. Copy link. I don't know. Sir? It's more than that. It's way more than that. Okay.
All of a sudden, she needed to put more hours into her business because it was demanded.
For sure, Eloise, he is victim blaming right now. His behavior and opinions are ugly, indeed, and condescending.
More hours, and the profitability spoke for itself. It wasn't like it was much of a choice when she said, I think that the one goal I gave her when she said she wanted to do it full time, I said, well, I think it's fair if you make what a teacher would make, which is anywhere from $2,000 to $3,000 down here in South Florida. And I think
$2,000 to $3,000 a month.
she took that and she ran with it. We've had the opportunity to work this business with no kids for 3 years, I think, 3 or 4 years.
4 years.
For 4 years, to work it with 1 kid, to work it with 2 kids, and to work it with 3 kids. When we Dacia first started working the business, and she was first in it at 23 years old.
22 to 26.
22 to 26.
Sir, do you even know the story? She told us 22. She told you what you needed to remember, and you weren't listening.
She had, everyone would say, well, you don't have kids, so you can work it so hard. And so once that kind of changed, then you only have 1 kid. So it's a little different. We have 2. Well, now we have 3 kids. They do baseball, they do basketball, they do football, they do soccer, they do dance, they do the ballet, they do the piano.
Dances, ballet, KO.
They do everything. So working it around and trying to get the schedules right on is a task sometimes. It's tough sometimes. But how great the sacrifice that Dacia did, and then I did too, because guys, I want to talk to the guys. It is a little bit of a sacrifice in the beginning if your wife wants to take it serious. And I don't mean you're sacrificing in a negative way, but
I mean, we did. And my family, we did.
But it's a positive way. It's for the future. Your wife is taking this opportunity, investing in herself and believing in herself for your future together and for your kids' future.
If y'all don't know, the school that they go to, that they went to in high school and that their kids go to is hella expensive. Fine. We're not... having money doesn't make you a bad person. I'm just saying that they also had the ability to make and pay to play longer than most people do because they had the money to do it.
Together and for possibly a better life. And so it was never an issue for me to debate, well, am I going to support Dacia today and encourage?
We need a good soft word we can use for people that are behaving really rude. Sometimes it feels like I need it, like a baby swear word. We should vote on it. We should vote on it. I'm fine with that. If it's a soft word, yes.
Or am I not? I always felt like that was just kind of my job. That was my duty to support her. So husbands, I would say you don't always, the analogy I would give you is you don't always have to be the train that's pushing your wife up the hill. I'm not saying that.
You don't always have to be the train that is pushing your wife up the hill. Nobody had to motivate me to work, sir. Expensive tuition doesn't equal a quality education either. I never learned certain aspects of science because my private school was religious. Yep. I don't know, Alex. We need to find something that is like an inside joke, but also look at her face. She's pissed off right now. He strikes me as someone who would feel burdened by other people's interests unless it benefits him. And the more he talks, the worse it gets. Look at her face. She's pissed. We can call them kazoos. We could do that. But we love kazoos. But it is appropriate. What are we watching here? We're watching a dumpster fire. Okay. This is Dacia Wiegandt. She is a national sales director in Mary Kay. I'm sorry, a senior national sales director, which means she has 24 directors underneath her plus another national sales director. And that national has 24 directors underneath them. She's been a national since she was 26 years old, and now she's over 40. She's been a national for a long time. He is a former college baseball player who, in 2008, when the economy crashed, he decided he was going to be a farmer. And her dad was a farmer growing up, and she said she'd never marry a farmer. And then he turned into a farmer, and her income from Mary Kay supports his hobby farm and their lifestyle. So.
Enemies, be the rah, rah, rah. I'm not really that rah, rah cheerleader personality kind of guy. But don't be the caboose that's pulling in the opposite direction. I mean, that's the balance I would say. Be right in the middle. Wives, force your husband to support you. Give him no other option by treating it serious, by communicating with him, by giving him his time. When it's his time, it's his time. When it's Dacia and my time.
When it's his time, it's his time. What are you, some kind of... be nice. I get so close to the boundary of the rules that I've set up for myself. And then I say to myself, why did I make this rule? I want to call him a name. I've got big feelings about this. But I already made my bed and I have to lie in it.
It's our time. There's not texting in between and phone calls in between and disruptions that don't ever stop.
At least we try. We try really hard.
At least we attempt it, yeah. But for the most part, we keep each other in line. We've got a good relationship, an open relationship about that, to where
a caboose. I love that.
We can
Muppets or caboose? Kazoodler. Ooh.
Always kind of work that and let each other know.
A caboozle. Oh my God, I love caboozle though. What about caboozle? Hold on. What about caboozle? Like a caboose, and then. Okay, we'll poll it. I'll poll it. Making a poll right meow. Start a poll. Caboose. A Muppet. Wait, I need to add another one. What is our baby swear word? Well, I don't know how to do another one. Dang it. Oh, why is this right here? I can't do it. Oh my God. Welcome back, Sam. Why is this clear button? It's caboozle. Oh my God. Ask ChatGPT for a shark-themed name to call people. I will do that. I'm going to say caboozle for now. Because, I like caboozle. It's caboose and it's kind of like kazoo. The baby swears. The more baby swears, the merrier. We can add more. We totally can add more. Our G-rated swear words.
Where the issue might be. So the open lines of communication.
You could say caboozling. Oh my God, yes. It reminds me of bamboozle, so I like it. I'll do it on the community page. That's a great idea. Sorry, I'm a little bit... Technical difficulties are striking hot.
I think...
it's so close to bamboozle, yes. But we wouldn't get in trouble for saying you're bamboozling us because caboozle is not a real word.
Not only true of marriage, but definitely true in Mary Kay business, to kind of give us an idea of what the next week may look like. If you needed a Tuesday and a Saturday morning off, and you tell us Tuesday morning, tell us for Tuesday night, and tell us Friday night for Saturday morning, that might not get the best reaction.
What a controlling person. What a controlling caboozle.
looking for. So, like I said, my feelings in Dacia's business were.
Does caboozle require protective language? I don't know.
We're kind of to kind of do what you want to do. I guess that'd be the nicest way. Do what you want to do. Let's communicate about it. We're at marriage. I couldn't tell her no. But once she really started working the business and really started getting going, then it became an easy decision. But again, I think it starts with the wives. I think it starts with the women. It starts with your diligence in your business, your strength in your business, your commitment to your business, and your consistency in your business.
You could say juice box. I'm not opposed to juice box. Why is Dacia looking into the camera like she's in the office? Well, I mean, if you're when you're streaming, when my dad and I stream, like, I'm assuming that maybe someone's on the other side of the screen, or I hope so, that someone's on the other side of the screen, like that we're having a conversation. So I think that's what she's trying to do. Because imagine if we were at a table with these caboozles, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just kidding. If we were at the table with KO and Dacia, we'd probably be looking at him in the face and we'd probably be having a conversation. We might be, rolling our eyes, but we would be here and we'd want to be looking at them. So that's probably why she's doing that. But she's also pissed off, in my opinion, about some of the stuff he's saying.
As a guy, if we see that, we can't do anything but support you.
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing that. It's nice to sometimes hear a guy's perspective. And so anyway, I want to kind of share with you. So you guys are like, okay, well, this sounds all great and all, but like, how do you actually make money, right? I mean, we all want to know that. It's a great company. Just a little background on Mary Kay. Mary Kay started this business in 1963 for women. She had worked in the corporate world.
63? It's their 60th anniversary. Oh my God. I was at their 51st, either their 50th or their 51st anniversary. Holy moly.
Never got paid what she was worth. And so she wanted to come up with the perfect utopia business for women where they could stay at home and still make a corporate income. And so her son gave her his last $5,000 of savings to start her business. And she wasn't a spring chicken by any means. She had everything against her, but she had a dream in her heart. And so we're based in Dallas, Texas. We're privately owned, completely debt-free. We are also international. All of our products are non-comedogenic, fragrance-free. We do not test on animals. We have 100% buyback guarantee. We have incredible.
No, you don't. No, you do not. You get 90%. You get 90% back if you return the product because there's like a restocking fee or something like that. Beachbody's public, I think. I think Beachbody's public. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think Beachbody's public. Are there MLMs that is not debt-free? Yeah, some of them. And I think Primerica's public, yeah.
Scientists, and we spend millions on, what's the word I want to say? Research on our product before it even goes out. They test it like 500,000 times before a product is even advertised or given to the consultant to sell. And so it's not like you're selling something that is not an excellent product. It's all dermatologists tested. It's incredible. And another thing I saw was if I'm going to invest time in a company, it's going to be with a company.
Root to being said, if you Google the company name and stock price, you'll see instantly whether they're publicly traded. Do they release test results in Mary Kay? I don't remember if they do.
Company that has legacy, that has
Bershi, I cannot wait till it hits 25 cents.
That has a lifeline. By the time I got in, it was 40 years old. I thought, must be pretty good if it's around for 40 years. Now we're way over 50 years old. And so that just...
Well, I mean, yeah, they're way over 50 from this video, which I thought was recent because I just downloaded it. Whatever. The timestamp on my computer says March 31st or whatever, 2023, and this is old because of the Google Hangout logo.
You can't buy legacy. You can't buy 50 years. And so the other thing I looked at, I'm an old soul. When I looked at women in their 60s that were doing this business, and I saw the nationals.
Holy shit, we're 17 minutes in and we're not going to finish. We have to finish. They test it 500,000 times before release. That's a lot of testing. Yes, tinfoil hats. Absolutely.
That didn't want to retire at 65, or the women just looking so good at 50 and 60. I thought, I want to be part of that company. They're happy. They don't want to retire. Most people in corporate world know the exact year, day, how many hours it is until they're going to retire. And Mary,
because they get a pension. I was going to say something, and then I realized it's going to be a name calling, and I wasn't going to do it.
Hey, we're like, no, please give us 10 more years.
They have more control, Rebecca. They do not have to answer to any investors. They get to do whatever they want to do. They don't have to pay back investors for their investment. All profits are theirs. So,
like, we love it, and everyone is excited. The other thing that attracted me was the philosophy. It's your faith first, your family second, your career third. We also work by the golden rule, which is truly unheard of nowadays. So what are the other benefits? Well, first of all, the money. That's first of all what attracts most of us, is just making extra income. And so we make 50% on everything we sell.
No, you do not. You know how I know? You buy it for 10, you sell it for 20. That doesn't mean that you make 50% on whatever you sell. That means that you are required to put the cost up front and bear the burden of inventory loading, or just bear the burden of buying the inventory. And then it is on a wing and a prayer if you're actually going to be able to move that product. But when you buy that product, when you buy that inventory from Mary Kay, guess who makes a commission? Your director, their upline, depending on the percentages of how that works out in the compensation plan. So there's no vested interest in your upline in actually helping you learn how to sell that product, because they've already made their money. They have.
Real simple. So
Hello, Rutro. Mary Kay is cruelty free. They say it's cruelty free, but they sell in China, so do with that information what you will. Ooh. China does require animal testing, I believe. Oh. Okay.
Simple marketing plan. I'm a very simple person.
You're not a simple person. You're not.
Anything I understand I want to do, I understood it was 50%.
Tish, hi, morning commute, just listening. Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Buy for $1, sell
Can y'all link Tish's channel?
for $2. If you sell $500, that's $225 in your pocket. $225 you reinvest back into more. When the economy's down, women turn to 3 things, and that is tobacco, alcohol, and cosmetics. Think about
That's a lie. You know how long they've been telling us that? Since 2014 and way before that.
a lot of time you were depressed in your life. You might have gone up to get a lip gloss, a mascara, or foundation, or had a glass of wine, or, hopefully didn't smoke a cigarette. But, I'm just saying, not to be funny, that's honestly what people turn to. And so, when you're going to invest your time or, your life in a business, you want to go with something that is timeless, that you can do in your 20s, 30s, 50s, 60s, 70s.
I think tobacco is still pretty big, but it's just not advertised. And maybe it's just where I live, like they're not allowed to do it in the same kinds of places they were before. But I think in specific industries, it's still pretty big.
Retirement home, literally. Everyone needs skincare, color, moisturizer. It makes you feel good. And so it's a product that's
We can track a recession if it's coming based on lipstick sales. They double before a recession, then drop off. They do? Aya, is that real? I just got here. What's the rando dude? Looks super awkward. This is KO, and he is he's Dacia's husband, and he is very opinionated and very controlling, in my opinion. I do not have any respect for him. I don't know. I wasn't sure if Aya was kidding, but Aya normally doesn't kid with me, but that is wild. We can track a recession if it's coming based on lipstick sales. They double before a recession, then drop off. Holy moly. Yes, it's actually an economic model. They have the same thing for male underwear. They buy less when a recession is near. Thank you for telling me that. I'm sorry, I was like, are you kidding? Because I was like, sometimes my siblings trick me, and I was like, I wasn't sure. That's awesome.
Consumable. It's washing down the drain morning and night. So in my mind, I thought, even if I don't do this on a big level, even if I just built 50 new customers a year, in 10 years, I'm going to have 500 clients. And if I have 500 clients ordering anywhere from $40 to $200 every other month, that's going to be a nice little chunk of change, and all the relationships I'm building, even today.
It's wild. I thought my economy teacher was joking when I heard these models too. That's so interesting. Also, I love how smart y'all are in the live chat, because I obviously need all the help I can get.
I was sitting there, I was working on the computer in my workout clothes, by the way, because we can work how we want. And my best customer, Miss Carrie Chappie, who
Every Mary Kay person has a shelf or a box of discontinued products. Yep.
I've had since 2001, calls me. She goes, hey, are you home? What are you doing? I'm like, well, I'm actually in my workout clothes. She's like, me too. Can I come on over? So I just thought we were chatting. She was over for 15 minutes, about $550. $550. That was $225 made in 15 minutes. Now, I don't care about the money.
What about the shipping cost? Did you divide the shipping cost over the total number of products? Did you account for tax? Did you account for the credit card processing fees? I'm just wondering if you actually made that amount of money.
I cared about sitting right there with Carrie Chappie, who I've had a relationship with since I was 22. I asked her how her daughter's wedding was, how life is going, how her son is. It is about building relationships. And so you guys, that's just one customer. That's just to give you an example. So the income is...
Because all Mary Kay people normally have a shelf or like a bookshelf in their office, whatever, in their home that's easy access, so that if someone comes over, they can see it and put their hands on it and look at it, and they end up buying stuff.
Incredible. I would say most people come in to work the business 2 to 4 hours or 6 to 8 hours. The average consultant, just to give you
I mean, I had a couple orders that big.
a roundabout figure, would probably make an extra maybe $5,000, $10,000 an extra a year if they were just doing super part-time. Like I said, maybe one party a week, 2 to 4 hours, 6 to 8 hours, probably an extra $5,000 to $10,000 extra. Okay. The average income of an independent sales director is, when you join the top 2% of this company, most average incomes of a sales director is anywhere from $2,000 to $20,000 a month, depending on how large their customer base and unit size is.
You need to look at the median, not the average, ma'am. Because it is wildly inaccurate when you're talking about the average.
And most independent national sales directors, which is what I am, which is basically a retirement level, most average make anywhere from $10,000 up to $100,000 a month, give or take, on how much time they put in and how large the organization is. So I just think it's smart to be part of a business that, the sky's the limit to what you're going to do. You can put as much time into it or as little time as you want. Like I said, the first 4 years, I put in a lot more time.
You sit on a throne of lies.
Then I became a national, and then I had 3 babies within 4 years, and I probably cut my time from 40 to 20 to 25 hours. But my income pretty much stayed the same because of the strong organization that I built. The other thing that attracts women to Mary Kay is our recognition. It doesn't matter what age you are, women love to be recognized.
So what she's doing right now, she is going through a sales pitch where she's targeting different types of people who are interested in money, people who are interested in trips, people who are interested in recognition. There's like four types of groups that we were all taught to target, and this is a specific sales pitch that she is speaking on. And if you look on YouTube, you can see her when she was blonde, when she was younger, and she had recorded some of her skincare classes. I don't know if she's wiped them from the internet or not, but she is talking to those people. And so when you would go through this whole entire sales pitch, you would have people, do you want community? Do you want recognition? Do you want prizes? Do you want money? Or do you want trips or whatever, travel? And you would hit one of those things in that process.
To be praised for what we do. And we actually have weekly meetings that you don't have to go to, but they're really fun and they're encouraging and positive, and you get praised for what you do.
Yep. Melissa, if y'all are wondering about retirement, that is what she is saying. Retirement for national sales directors is S65. The company averages their 3 highest months of commission ever, then pays them half that each month for 15 years. But they can leave their downlines to someone, correct? And they are also, they get paid as an emeritus to go speak at events. I keep thinking the recording is starting over because she keeps repeating herself. It is a sales tactic to repeat like that.
Encouraged, and we have prizes. We have these awesome prizes that you start off earning as an independent beauty consultant. We have these awesome, like every quarter you get to look at prizes like every 90 days and be like, ooh, I want that purse, or I want that sound system, or I want, whatever it is. And so, every woman wants to be praised and recognized for what they do. And so, I've earned luggage sets, Michael Kors bags, sunglasses, you name it. And, it's just.
Yeah, well, no, you have to be a national sales director, and there are sales directors who never get to national. Yeah, it's neurolinguistic programming. It's also a type of sales technique. So yeah, it's in the same realm as NLP, Sam.
So much fun just to be recognized for what you do. And so many times we work for companies and sometimes they overlook what we do. And as women, I think we give our 100%, whether we're getting paid for it or not, so all the prizes. And then as you become a top director, you can earn diamonds. Like, here's some diamonds that
the ugliest rings on the planet. Mary Kay is like, oh, would you like this ring, or do you want like $5,000? They're awful. They're literally awful.
Earned 2 different years. I mean, really, like diamonds, you could buy me them, but it's nice to be.
It's better for the company.
It's better. Yeah, it's fun when you work hard and you get to choose a fun thing. Also, the trips, which he's going to talk about in a little bit, but we've earned trips all over the world. I can't even.
It does seem legit. And when they talk about the retirement to a potential recruit, that makes the company sound like it is more trustworthy. 1, when they say it's direct selling and not multi-level marketing. And 2, when they talk about the retirement plan that you can work up to. Not the bomb party rings. Taisha, yes. And there's a provision for if the retired national passes away before the 15 years is up, the family keeps getting the money. It seems like more legit. It's mostly like they stay in for a long time if they get in, and I don't know. I used to work in jewelry, and that ring is just gaudy looking.
And like tell you how many trips that we've been to: San Francisco, Maui, Hawaii 3 times. We've been to Germany, Italy, Russia, China, Australia. I was pregnant, couldn't go. I'm missing things. Canada. We just came back from London. Oh, we've been to London twice. Where else am I missing?
London. We've been to Austria.
Yeah.
We've been to Belgium.
Yeah.
We've been to Copenhagen. We've been to Ireland, Scotland.
We've been on so many trips.
Places, yeah.
And again, you know, many people save for years, maybe 5-10 years, to be able to go to Europe once in their lifetime. Every single year, we go on a second honeymoon, literally for 1 week. For 1 week. It is incredible. All we have to do is buy our clothes. We show up, they pay for tips, they pay for food, they pay for excursions, they have gifts for us. We're in luxurious hotels.
When I've seen like these incentive trips from other companies, I always compared them to the Mary Kay ones because I thought the Mary Kay ones were really good. And that again is one of those things that I kept qualifying the Mary Kay opportunity because I was like, well, Mary Kay's not like these other multi-level marketing companies because they're giving shitty trips, and Mary Kay is doing awesome ones where they're like buying everything and they seem like really cool. It's not. Mary Kay's is a multi-level marketing company. They still have to pay taxes on these trips. It is still twisty. It's still twisty as hell. When I was a jeweler, I would never make such a gaudy ring. Yep. You have to pay tax on it. And they do this so that they can get people to sign up. This is part of her sales pitch. Thinker, Dreamer, Sketcher, Spy. I've opened up the Discord for all members, baby snarks and snarkies, and we're gonna be able to have deeper conversations in the Discord because of some of my mental health stuff. We're just trying something out so I can stay maybe on track and not on track, but like for the streams. And then we're going to be taking breaks to just be able to have chats and stuff like that midstream or maybe at the end of the stream. Mods and I are still trying to figure life out, but we're working on it, and I hope everyone is willing to give me the grace to make a couple of pivots as I try to figure out the channel.
Always 5-star. It is literally like pinching yourself. It never gets old. I'm so grateful that I worked intensely for, really, it was 2 years I worked hard, and then we started earning trips. And so it's like people work for 20, 30 years and they never get anything like that. And so it's so incredible. Also, the self.
Yeah, we're just trying to keep some of the like more. I think we're just trying to keep some of the deep, like the heavier topics either in the Discord or just during the convo times, and then being respectful to let people know, like, if you're gonna be saying something hard, like waiting until it's the conversation time. So yeah. Huge shout out to the mods and like helping into everything like that.
Confidence, that's another thing that attracts him. And, I know I look confident now, but you guys, if we could go back to when I was 22, my husband would shake his head. I was so shy. I didn't like speaking in front of anybody. I was so timid. I had all these gifts and talents inside of me that I never spoke.
She was a cheerleader in high school. You could be shy and a cheerleader. I'm just saying that she was a popular person in high school who has been beautiful and idyllic in terms of like the American approved body her whole life. Pivot until you pirouette. Love that.
or talked about because I was too afraid about what people thought. And so I had a singing voice. I never tried out for the solo. I was a cheerleader, never tried out to be the captain. I had these leadership abilities that were hidden within me, and Mary Kay really helped bring that out. And as I started having success and started helping other women have success, my confidence grew, then their confidence grew. And you guys, when mom is confident,
I'm behind in the live. Can someone explain why the lipstick male underwear thing, consumer behavior? Aya probably can, because I'm not good at economics, so.
your kids are confident. Confident mom breeds confident kids. They're like, I see them encouraging each other, saying, you did such a good job, or, you can do it. They see, me strive for a goal, fall down, get back up. They see my husband do the same thing. And so it's just really important. It builds great self-confidence. The cars, you guys, since I was 22, I have not had a car payment. That's huge. The first.
It's deferred income. You still pay tax on it. Mary Kay does pay 85% of your insurance, so you still have to come up and pay 15% of your insurance. So, okay, but it's deferred income.
Car is a white Chevy Cruze. You can't really see it that well. You get a white or red Chevy Cruze, or you get $375 cash a month if you take the car to pay for 85% of your insurance. The next car is a director level. You can either get the black Chevy Equinox or the black Chevy Camry, or $500 cash. And again, 85% of your insurance is paid for. And then, of course, we've got our prestigious Cadillac, which you get the pearlized pink SRX, or $900 cash. And then as a national, which is the top of the company, since I was 26, I've driven a pearlized pink hybrid Escalade on 22s. It is super cool. So every 2 years, you just turn in your car and you get a new one. So by the time that car smell goes out, it goes bad, you're getting another one. It's just so incredible just to be able to earn a car.
Nope, I did not get a car. I was a stubborn person, and I kept asking my upline about not lying to people when I was telling them about how incredible the opportunity was. So no, I did not get a car. I was having some, I guess, cognitive dissonance when I was in my upline. The person who recruited me into it, she qualified for the car. She qualified for the first car as a consultant. She then qualified for the second car. Then she became a director within 2 months. And then she ended up leaving, and she qualified for her Cadillac in like 4 months. And then she left. When I was driving to seminar, I get a Voxer from her. I'm driving my recruits and other people on my upline's team to Dallas. And we get a Voxer that I play on speakerphone for everyone. And it's her telling us that she has decided to leave Mary Kay. She won't be coming to seminar, and that she wishes us all the best.
Cut out that car payment. I mean, if we even added up how much that would be, it would be well over $100,000.
Sure.
And the other thing is the advancement that you can have in Mary Kay. You can move as fast as you want or as slow as you want. If you just want to build a customer base, you can.
How do we find you on Discord? In the community tab, the Discord link that's there is going to be open for 7 days if you are a baby snark or a snarky. It's in the community tab. If you go, here. If you're on your phone, we're doing this one tomorrow morning. Yep, again, no rush at all. Ava is the best. Okay, let's say you're here, okay, on your home page. You're going to click on you're going to search for me. Say hello. Say hello to DC. You're going to click on my name, and it's going to bring you to this deal. You're going to slide over until you get to the community tab, okay? And then in the community tab, if you're a member, you're going to see this post. It's the most recent one. Here's the Discord link. It's for all members. So Snarkies and Baby Snarks are welcome. And Lynn and the other mods are helping bring everybody in. My freaking car broke down when we got to Dallas. That was fun extra to deal with. That sounds awful. You know what's wild? I drove. Did I go to Dallas a second time? No, we went to Galveston. I don't remember. I wore my appropriate clothing to go to Dallas. Everyone wore their comfy clothes, and they went into a gas station and changed into their corporate outfits when we went to go see Mary Kay's office.
You would do very well, making an income of anywhere from $5,000 to $60,000 a year just in building customers.
Lynn is doing the heavy lifting in the Discord. Yes. Lynn is also on Norway time, so just give us a chance to let people in as they click on the link, because we are figuring out how to make it attached to your YouTube membership, but it's a lot. We're just figuring it out.
You can do the leadership route. We have a sales path and we have a leadership route. So I decided to do sales and leadership because leadership was so much fun. I wasn't working by myself. I was dating other people with me. And so by doing my facials and parties, I would meet women that wanted to change their lives and did what I did. And so I would probably have one new
And Lynn has a full-time job and a family. Yes, also that.
team member from every party. And so as I was building customers and sharing the product and walking out with great sales, my average party is normally $300 to $1,000 and we make half. I would have one new team member. And then my goal was to help her and show her how to succeed. And the only reason that women make high paychecks is that they're helping other women change their lives.
That's a lie. You're making high paychecks because you're recruiting people into a broken compensation model where you always make a commission off of any purchase of volume from the company. Meaning when you convince someone who wants to be a Mary Kay independent beauty consultant to buy the largest inventory pack, which I don't know, one of them was like 3,800, one of them was like 50 something hundred, one of them was like 8,000, whatever. You make a commission off of that. And then you continue to make a commission off of chunks of volume purchased from the company from your downline. So you're not helping women win. You're convincing women to buy volume from the company and you make an immediate commission off of that purchase.
The more women I help succeed, the more I succeed as a person. And I think as women, we help anyway, whether
Stop it.
we're getting paid for it or not. We're just like that. Think about that. If you do a job, you give your 100%. I believe that Mary Kay is a business for the highly motivated. It's for those that love people and the highly motivated. And you will get compensated for loving people and being highly motivated and transferring that skill. And so the advancement...
Pigeon Brain gifted 5 DC memberships. Let's go. Oh my God.
I'd like to say welcome.
Welcome to Illyria. Welcome, 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 welcome to Illyria. Oh my gosh. SBG, Bunny Melon, Go to the Window, Gabby G, Emberry, all got memberships from Pigeon Brain. Thank you so much. I don't know if I should do this one.
What, like it's hard?
As if.
Ooh, prepare to be sick of me. Prepare right now to be sick of me.
Prepare to be sick of me. Oh, I'm in Top Chat. Holy shit. I've been in Top Chat this whole time. Y'all, because if you got a membership, you can join the Discord, enjoy your custom emotes. Level 1 of membership is 99 cents a month. Level 2 membership is $2.99 a month. A thumbs downer, we missed you. What's up?
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Hello.
Go as fast as you want, or as slow as you want. And like I said, there is a position of national sales director, which is retirement. So by the time I was 26, I became a national.
It's not me this time. It is not you, Jenny Rose. It's our real true thumbs downer. We missed you. How are you?
And
you think I'm being fake? I'm not. I just want to know your name. I want to be able to say, hey, Joe, or hey, Charles, or hey, Margaret, or hey, I don't know, Alfonso. I don't know. I just want to be able to say greetings and salutations. I do not wish you ill. I just want to play Hello Darkness every single time.
what that means is that when you turn 65 as a national, they take your last 5 years, they take your top 3 out of your last 5 years, and they give 60% of that to you and your family for the next 15 years. And so, y'all, I never thought I would be a national. To tell you where my confidence was, when I came in, I was like, oh, if I ever get to national by the time I'm 65, that'd be good. Because right now I just want $300 and a car. That would.
Funny how all of these $300 a month and stories make the rounds in every multi-level marketing company. It's just too coincidental for me to not snark a little bit on that. Why is this guy on this call? Because apparently we can't trust her to deliver the information without the support of her husband.
Awesome if I could ever just earn a car. And then 3 short months later, I'd earned a car. And so, you surprise yourself along the way. And last but not least is just being your own boss and having that flexibility. There is nothing like you controlling your schedule. If my kids are sick, I don't have to talk to anybody. I can stay at home. And my husband says, hey, we're going out of town next week. Great. Awesome. I work when I want. Like right now, the kids are in.
Do you work when you want when you're trying to make the rank requirement volume at the end of the month, or when you're stacking people under your directors so that they can maintain their ranks? Do you get to work when you want in those situations? Because I think we all have questions about that. We need male approval as femme-presenting people. Can't do anything without them. Sarcasm, yes.
Camp from 9 to 3, which another reason I'm thankful for Mary Kay. Camps are expensive. Oh my goodness. Doing football, baseball, regular.
I just downloaded Stardew on my computer. I'm going to play tonight.
Camp, dance. It's expensive. So from 9 to 3, I work my business. And
be your own boss with a dress code. Be your own boss, but only be your own boss in this specific way.
I pick them up and then I'm completely able to be with them. But however, next week we're going on a vacation. We're going on like 2 or 3 vacations this summer. Just being able to not have to talk to anybody and just do what we want to do. It's absolutely incredible. And so the flexibility is incredible.
Yes, I think the point of him being there is to help women convince their male partners that they ought to be supporting them. Yep. Kate says it better than I could say it. Absolutely. Kate, if you want to link your channel, please link all of the mods' channels, please.
And so, KO, I would love for him to share kind of the benefits that he's seen. Obviously, I've shared a lot, but I would love for him to share from your perspective.
I mean, one of the greatest things that Dacia touched on the trips, but one of the greatest things that the trips has done is allowed me to connect with a lot of the husbands that ordinarily I would have never known. We all have so much in common. And so the friends and the friendships that we've developed over the years have been some of my best buddies here that I've made. I mean, I've got my college buddies. You have different groups of buddies, your high school buddies, your college buddies. And
oh, Courtney Shortney was live 5 hours ago. Did anybody watch that? Tony Van Schoik, boring. Ray Higgeden, 21 minutes, probably boring.
And now you're professional friends. And so all across the country, we've got friends everywhere up in the Georgias, into the Baltimore area, into the Carolinas, all the way across into Washington and California. And now with group text and fantasy football, it's an easy way for us to stay together and stay connected. So I look forward to the trips. I mean, I really do. It doesn't matter where we are. We've been all over the world. We really have, China being the furthest. Doesn't matter where we are, what trip we're on, what excursion we're on, whether we're on the Great Wall, whether we're in Ephesus, whether we are in one of the great castles. We have a great time because of the people we're with. I mean, I think that's been number one. We have an amazing time together, no matter where we are. We've done, we did our first annual pub crawl this past year with some of the guys in London. That's one of the things London is known for. And it was great. It was a lot of fun. Everyone had a good time. We just kind of went from place to place and did a little bit of shopping. And you know, you can.
Yeah, I got it on my, so my program I have automatically downloads it from their Instagram. And so I got it. I'm sure it's going to be in a better format on Facebook, but also Melissa, one of the mods, looked up the bracelet that Jessie Lee Ward said Avi gave to her, and if it is the same one that she found online, it was $27,000.
Beat it. You can't beat it with the picture. We've had, we always have had some amazing entertainment. The Vienna Sports Choir. We've been to all the different plays.
Yeah, these trips are just husband and wife. They're not for kids. And I say husband and wife in the traditional sense because I don't think there's any untraditional partnerships in Mary Kay, but maybe there are.
We've had
27,300 to be exact. Ooh, burn.
The Great Wall of China shut down and had our own like theater play outdoors there. Where they sell all the Chotsky stuff and all that, totally shut down.
And maybe she hasn't, but Brian Underwood and Terry LaCour gave her a Cartier necklace that I don't think she actually likes, but I don't know how much that was for sure.
It was just for Mary Kay. So Mary Kay goes above and beyond.
My oldest kid's birthday today. She's a teenager now. Rutro, happy birthday to your oldest kid. And I hope that the teenager years are awesome for you. $27K, they could put that down payment on brick and mortar. Yeah, or maybe they could pay child support. You know what I mean?
At the top level, but also on
which is why I think she bought it for herself and then said Avi gave it to her, but that's just me.
The entry level, at the consultant level. Another thing that is amazing about the business is the flexibility. When I was working mortgages back from 2002, fresh out of college, through 2007, when obviously everyone knows that the real estate bubble burst, I guess you could say. Dacia's business, the Mary Kay business, gave me the opportunity to come home and to really try to see and spend some time into what I wanted to do. Now, during that time, I tried to assist her a little bit. Our personalities don't work out very well, so that didn't go very well. I played a lot.
Our personalities don't work out really well together. Did he just say that? He did. Is it recorded for all of time? Yes, it is.
I got really good at golf. I fished a lot. And in the interim, I had spoke with Dacia's dad, who the farm has been her family's business for 40 years. Never once did I ever think that it would be something that appealed to me, although I love being outdoors. But we spoke during the time. So I was actually off for 8 months from mortgages and did not bring home any money during that time. And through Dacia's business and through some saving, we really wrote it out pretty smoothly until I did enter the farming business. And ever since then, for the last 9 years or 8 years, that's what we've been doing. Another perk, obviously, is the income potential. I mean, I'd be lying to you if I said that wasn't.
Okay, I might have the link I might have messed up on yours. So if you want to, Lynn can look into it or I'll look into it. Let me just double check. Tanya. It's not working. Let me fix it right now. Y'all, I'm sorry. Your channel. Not that Kate. Everyone's being so loud. Kate, did you change? No. Let me see. Go to channel. I must have just messed up your I thought it was at not that Kate, but it's messed up. So let me fix it. 50 Kate. Let me edit it. I thought your handle was not that Kate, but I messed it up. Here we go. All right. Submit. All right, Kate, you can link it again. This should work now, everyone. Oops.
A huge plus and a huge level of interest.
What the heck is going on? God dang it. Why did this do this? It should work now. Let me just see if it will. Yep, we're good to go. Kate is working again.
For guys. And it's not that guys love money or we got to have it, or no, it's that
it's a security.
It's a security thing, but it's also something when your wife attains a level of success. And I think as guys, you got to be confident in yourself. You got to be a little bit confident and with yourself and inside of you. But when your wife attains a level of success and you can sit back and you can.
And I will say Discord might be a little bit overwhelming, but we're all going to figure it out. Like, I've been in Discord for over a year and a half, so it's worth it. It's fun. It's like, think about chat groups. That's kind of like what Discord is. And I'll probably start bringing back movie nights and stuff like that for Discord, but we'll see.
Look at her on stage, and you can look at her accomplishments and look at people applauding her and talking about her and really dwelling in her success. I mean, I think that's something that everyone's proud of, and that is what a relationship and what a strong marriage is all about. Jumping off a little bit on from the perks now, I think speaking to the women now, you guys, whether you work for a doctor's office or whether you work for an attorney or whether you work as a teacher or whether you work at a fast food store or whether you work at a large Morgan Stanley, Chase, a bank, whatever it is, you are working for someone else. I mean, that's just the facts. You are working for someone else. Based on your level of success at your position determines the success of someone else's position above you. A lot of times, depending on how good you perform, depends on someone else's promotion, right? I mean, it's not necessarily correlation between how well you do when you get that automatic promotion. A lot of times you make your boss look a lot better than they are, but they get the promotion. And so what I would challenge you guys to do is to invest in yourself. Sometimes your boss believes more in you than you believe in yourself. And that's something that stuck with me a long time.
Yeah, women can be lawyers and doctors, my dude, and scientists and mathematicians and whatever else you want to think. Firefighters, paramedics, helicopter pilots, I don't know. Working for an attorney, why can your wife... Yeah, your wife can be the attorney. Hello, Blaze Goddess. Welcome to the pink wonderland of Mary Kay fuckery.
A long time ago.
He is a caboozle.
When I was playing baseball, I played here at Westminster Christian. Alex Rodriguez, big
Oh, for the love of God, stop dropping the name where your kids go to school.
Baseball player. We played at that high school. And in 10th grade, the coach came out to me when I wasn't pitching very well. I was on varsity, and one of the first things he told me was, I believe more in you than you believe in yourself. He didn't say it quite that calm, but he did say it to me. And I got the message really quick that if I'm going to be good in anything, right? If you're going to do something, you might as well do it great. You might as well do it well. If I'm going to do anything and I'm going to believe in myself, right? You have to believe in yourself. And so a lot of times we have other people that believe in ourselves and in you more than you believe in yourself. So I would challenge all of the women who are even considering this opportunity. There is no better opportunity.
Did you know that at one point men were not allowed to join Mary Kay? And they avoid the stacking of your partner because men were not allowed to join Mary Kay. And I think when I was in 2014, 2015, they had one guy join. But I don't trust me on that.
For a woman to have the opportunity that Dacia's been given, that all the nationals have been given, that all the consultants have been given, to work with friends, to work with girls, to be praised, to be recognized, to have girl time, to be motivated.
Because growing a child and working and keeping you and your children alive and keeping your house clean and doing all that other stuff isn't enough, sir? I hope I never meet this guy in real life.
To have the ability to earn a strong amount of income, to go on trips, to get prizes, to work with cosmetics, to work with skincare, to work with the lipsticks and the foundations. I mean, I don't think that if a woman were to write down what she was looking for in a business, I don't think that you'd come up with a more perfect business.
Oh, really? You don't think that anyone can come up with a more perfect business? Give me a break. Sorry, my dad is having and my mom are laughing their heads off with their friends in the other room.
To work it when you want, to be able to drop off your kids at 8 in the morning for school and to pick them up at 3 in the afternoon. Now, not always making dinner for your husband. That's okay. We can sometimes do it ourselves too. But when you really write it out, and I challenge you guys to write it out,
Sir, your wife has been supporting you since 2007, so why don't you give her a little more credit than telling, oh yeah, that you can handle making dinner on your own every once in a while when she is the one bringing in the bacon. I almost said bankin'.
Working for someone bad? Absolutely not. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. But is giving yourself an opportunity for a stronger future wrong? Absolutely not either. I think they both can work hand in hand and allow the decision to be made for you one way or the other. But again, if you're going to do it, you might as well do it right. So give yourself a fair opportunity and give your husband every single opportunity. Like I had no choice but to be there for Dacia and to push her and to say, yeah, let's go ahead, let's do this. Decisions are easier when commitment is stronger.
Decisions are easier when commitment is stronger. You know what? I don't know what I'm going to say. I have nothing to say because I am only providing for myself and YouTube makes me happy, and I wanted to help other people if they feel stuck in their multi-level marketing company, and I don't give a flying flippity flop. If no one else believes in me, I'm going to believe in myself, and I'm going to look at the back end information. I'm going to get and work with people that if they can help, if we can work together to do something. I've somehow run into the best mods on the internet who help me with a live chat, and I've found an incredibly supportive live chat community who even want to watch my stuff. And even though we are a small channel, 3,700 people, there has been 2 instances where I know that I've made a difference in someone's life, and I'm gonna hold on to that. I'm gonna keep moving forward. And I'm raging against this guy, thinking that he's going to tell someone that their thoughts or their beliefs are going to be the tipping point in someone else choosing to do something in Mary Kay. Get out of here.
Your guys' decisions, the husband's decision to support you is going to be made easier when you're.
Oh, so we're always going to be trying to make our partner's decision in us easier? Sit down.
Your commitment is stronger. If you have a weak commitment, we're going to have a kind of a weak deal as far as wanting to support you fully. But if you're strong, we'll be strong too.
Am I allowed to say fuck all the way off? Does that count as name calling? No, it does not. That's gross. I'm so mad right now.
That's awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. I love hearing your perspective and what you see. And I really was driven to make him proud.
Hello, the 1950s called. They want you back, sir.
To proud of me. I mean, we all want our husbands to be proud of us, but
no thanks. I say this as kindly as I can say this. Yes, do you want to be in a partnership where there's clear communication and clear expectations about y'all's friendship and y'all's romantic relationship? Hell yes. And I guess this is my own baggage coming in. I don't give a flying flippity flop if nobody believes in me. I don't care. We have arrived in Muppet City, 100%.
Got to give them something to be proud of. And so, whatever you do, you're going to give it your 100%. And when you do that, and he sees that increase over time, he's going to support you. So, okay. So first of all, how much is it to get started? Well, first of all, it is a $100 decision. It is a $100 decision. You get this awesome starter kit with over.
They used to say they were going to give you a designer bag, and that bag is not designer. It is plastic.
Actually, this is wrong. It's actually $422 of product. You get all your full size skincare. You get this gorgeous bag, all your training tools.
The bag is...
all your foundation.
The bag is not gorgeous. It is plastic, okay?
2 sets of the Miracle Sets mirrors.
Christy, welcome back. And back with my old MLM. Christy, it's been a wild ride. Do you like our pink background? Also, I had a little TV to intro this that I'm going to keep for all Mary Kay stuff and Water Barbie stuff. If y'all like pink, you're going to love tomorrow's video that's going to be dropping at 9 a.m. Central, the Water Barbie.
Everything to work your business. And I don't know about you, but I'm a sales shopper. So the first time I heard this, I'm like, wait a second. If I'm going to get a full Miracle set for like around $100, why wouldn't I get an opportunity to change my life? And the best part about it, you guys, you have a full year with a 90% buyback.
You said you get 100% back, and now you said it's 90% buyback. Which one is it? It's now 130 and the bag is even cheaper and flimsier. Did y'all see in the Rust shooting thing that in the evidence photos there was the Mary Kay bag with the bullets in it? Holy shit.
So the whole thought process.
Does that count as M is for MLM series? Because I think it does.
Is you'll either have better skin, make
Bye. Have a good time with your homework.
friends, okay, make a little more money than you ever had before, or you lose a whopping $10 and you say you tried. I mean, there's nothing to lose. We spent $100 at Target, for sure, $100 at Target. We spend $100 at the grocery store, online. We don't even think about it. And this is something that can truly change your life. And the summertime is a great time to start because you guys can start really getting to know the business and understanding it. So by the time the fall hits.
So the designer bag is really about what you can get at the dollar store. Yeah, I think they'd have better bags at the dollar store. IMO.
Really knowing what you're going to do. I mean, since Christmas.
He was acquitted of murder, so it would be M as for involuntary manslaughter. I mean, same thing. Same. I'm just kidding. I just was wild when I was watching the stream. I think it was on Emily's channel, and they were showing the photos, and there was a Mary Kay bag, and I was like, what?
Of 2001, I paid for all our Christmas gifts in cash because of the Mary Kay business. I mean, it's crazy. Now, some of you are thinking, okay, and one other thing, your consultant invited you on tonight. She's going to send you an electronic agreement right now so that you can just fill that out. And the greatest part about it, you guys, is we have training. We have training online like this. We have training at training centers or a hotel. I wouldn't be here without the help of my sister directors and nationals. I went to a meeting once a week and I learned how to become excellent in this business.
They call each other sister directors and sister nationals, like sidelines, but they say they use all familial terms. Creepy, right? Why am I brushing my hair? Because I'm nervous. And I'm just nervous, okay? I don't know why.
Didn't happen overnight. It's like joining Weight Watchers and not going to the meeting. It's like starting your college education and not going to your class and passing the course. Obviously, I was successful because I made a decision. My daughter's speaking right up here. You want to say hi to the camera? Okay, in a second. Come talk. Come say hi. This is my daughter who's up. Wait. You have to come and say hi. Yes, this is Addison. She's 4.
I'm trying to blur out
you're
her.
going to go sit over there. Is that okay? Okay. Okay. So what was I saying? So basically, it's a $100 decision. You have a 90% buy.
You're nervous because the spirit of Mary Kay is judging us right now. Yes.
Back up for a year. You
I tried to block out her face.
have nothing to lose and everything to gain. Now, some of you are thinking,
Her daughter is not 4 anymore. This is old. I thought this was newer, but it's not.
I don't have time. I'm working full time. I'm going to school. I have 3 kids. I know. I've heard it all. What I can tell you, what I found is when I'm busy is when I'm getting so much more done. Isn't it true that if you know you've got a full month to pack, you don't pack all month. When do you pack? The night before or 2 hours before? Women, we do better when we fit more in. It's only if you're going to school, running errands, taking our kids to baseball practice. That's where we're seeing people with skin. And so it's better when you're busy. And we teach you how to work this. This is a proven business that works. We coach, we mentor you, we show you how it works. Mary Kay has some of the best education and training out there.
Really? What? Really?
Some of you might be saying, well, I'm shy. I'm not the sales type. We don't want the sales type. If you put
They all say this. We don't want the sales type. We don't want you to be the sleazy salesman. But guess what? You have to teach people how to sell. You have to.
someone to do this, they're not going to want to do it. You should see all the women in our area. We have like 3,000 women in our area. We've got short, we've got tall, we've got loud, we've got outgoing, we've got shy, we've got black, we've got white, we've got Spanish, we've got everything.
We've got black, we've got white, we've got Spanish. Ma'am, oh, are you really helping yourself? Yeah. Because she also lives in Florida, so the community, she's talking about her national area in general, all over that are in her overall downline, but in where she currently lives, it's not a huge grouping of people from Spain who live in her area in Florida. This is almost as bad as Jessie Lee, but it's close.
It takes all types. Everybody's attracted to different people.
Yeah, she ain't talking about Spain. Alexis, 100%. It's giving binders full of women.
Different reasons, okay? And you know what? If you don't have the $100, let me just be clear. Aren't you so sick and tired of not having $100?
If you don't have the $100, aren't you so sick and tired of not having the $100? I would have accepted Spanish-speaking individuals. Yep. Yeah. Elizabeth, hello.
I was sick and tired of $100 being an
Yeah, hang out with the live chat, and then we're going to raid Amy.
issue. And it takes money to make something, right? When you go back to school or you go back to do your master's or you get a higher education, you invest in yourself. It's the same with a business. Anytime someone opens up the doors to their business, they have to invest. So you have to invest to receive. Mary Kay was one of the smallest investments that I could, it was smartest investments that I could have ever invested in. I invested in a $100 business, which has made me over $3 million.
Oh my God, I'll look at it, Christy.
And my first love check, I remember, was $44. And my highest love check in a month has been over $60,000 in 1 month. And again,
they call it a love check because they can't say commission. And then they say that the people that they are helping is the reason that they have that money is because they're like touching women's lives. So, yeah.
I'm not saying this to brag. I'm saying this to let you know the possibilities of what's out there and what can happen when you take your business seriously. But you know the other thing, more is more. Even if it is just an extra $100, $200, $300, $500 a month, what can that do for you? Maybe some extra gas to pay off some extra debt or pay for maybe that.
More is more. Love check. It's a commission. Yeah.
cruise that you want to take.
If you're a member, drop a Colty Aaron B's emote custom in the chat.
The family on in August or whatever it might be. You know, everybody has dreams. Everybody has goals.
My best year in Mary Kay, I had to pay over $14,000 in taxes. I didn't feel the love then.
And so, you know, we would love to have you part of Mary Kay. We'd love to have you part of the Mary Kay family. Like I said, all you have to do is just make a decision. Your consultant's going to send you an electronic agreement through the email. You just fill it out. It's a $100 decision with sales and shipping. You can start tomorrow. You're going to have training right away, like I said, and your director is going to hold your hand and mentor and coach you to the top. And so, and the other thing, please fill out the survey, because once you fill out the survey, you're going to go into a drawing for that professional brush set. And again, we want to give credit.
The professional brush set is awful, in my opinion. If you think it's great, fine. It is not a good brush set at all.
Those consultants, because a lot of them had a goal to do a certain amount of surveys per month. So again, we appreciate you. We hope that you feel a little bit more informed. And
that's hilarious.
And I just give it a chance, you guys. You'll never know unless you give it a chance. You'll be surprised at what you're made of, truly and surely. So thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you guys. Enjoy your night.
Bye.
Hangouts on air. Dun, dun, dun. Wow. Unexpectedly bad. Well, did we expect it to be bad? Oh, I guess I did. Hold on. Let me just get rid of some of this stuff. Where's this? I'm trying to turn everything off. How did this move around? What is happening? I can lock this. There we go. I don't know where to put it. I'll put it up here. Y'all, we did it. Wait, where's our sounds? We got to do our good sounds.
We did it! We did it! We did it! Yay! Always team up. We did it! Yay! Woo! Hooray! We did it!
We did it. Oh my God. When the brushes were still animal hair, they were so scratchy. I much prefer synthetic fibers. Yeah, and I just don't think that, you're talking about professional level brushes makes it seem like they're really good and they don't feel good. And Elf has better brushes, honestly. So does Sonia Kashuk or whatever her name is from Target. You're gonna be giving up your personal contact information. Why is this like this? You're gonna be giving up your personal contact information to someone that they can harass you till the end of time. For what? Brushes that cost how much were the brushes? $24, but you got to buy them for $12. Stop it. Marie, have a good night's sleep. Mods, thank you so much. We're going to raid Amy's stream. I think that I am going to figure out how to have more talking time and going forward, but I want to be able to raid and support her stream. I already have it set up. So I appreciate. When I was a kid, my mom bought me Mary Kay skin products because I had acne and the products burned the hell out of my skin so bad that I had to go to the doctor. Oh my God. Yeah, they've got an acne line. They've got they've got like an aging line. They've got all this stuff. So if you want to hop really quickly, I'm going to end the stream and we're going to go say Raiders of the Lost Snark to Amy. I will see you over there. Okay.